What's really good, LeSBP Trading, familia, buenos dias, bonjour, bon dia, salbona, guten abend, konbanwa, masake, thank you all for tuning in. I think I forgot one. But your boy got cooked today in the markets. I just want to go over the trades, simply looking at them. I'm not going to, I am going to go over them as far in depth as possible. I will share, of course, how I get into the trades and what my thought process was. Yeah, man, we got cooked in the markets today. Counter trend trading got utterly cooked in the market. So let's go ahead and jump right into it and see what we got. All right. So first things first, I'm gonna show actually the hub so you all can see how much we lost. We lost 200. I'm saying this really quietly so my wife don't beat my ass. We lost $250 today. We started this account this morning with about like 520. Let me not lie to y'all. Hold on. So 278.44 plus 250 is 528. And yeah, now we're down to 278 on the day. Biggest loss I've had probably since about 2021 when I first started trading, jumping into like random shit. I think I lost like $500 in one night, and I ain't had no stop loss or nothing. I just woke up one morning and I was like, oh my god. So at least with this was this wasn't me being just stupid. But there are some tweaks I will have to make. For right now, I will not be trading until the 15th because I want the account at least at 500 or above before I trade anything. To be honest, it could be at 400 because I've decided I'm only going to trade MES or S&P 500 anyways. But I want to give it like a little bit of cushion, so I try to get it up to 500 plus at least before I start trading anything. So for right now, while it's at 278, we will not be trading, sadly. It's quite funny because this whole past week, I have been paper trading, and I like to live paper trade. And what I'm meaning by that is I like to trade while the market's actually in action. I don't like to sit here and back test and all the other stuff because I use indicators. I know the indicators sometimes repaint, which basically means that it could say that the trade is available here, but then it comes back there, and the next thing you know, it flashed 3 or 4 times. And if you're not careful, those repaints can actually get you into pretty decent trouble. And I think what I ended up doing was to counteract the repaint, I tried to account for something else, and I actually messed myself up even more. And I noticed that today. So that'll be something that I'll be going over these next 2 weeks until like the 15th. That way I can go ahead and make sure that I'm trading properly and I have at least the confluences to tell me like, hey, don't get in this trade. I think that's the one thing that a lot of people don't think about. We think about confluences to get into a trade, but sometimes we don't think about the confluences that say, hey, this is not a good trade. And I feel like that's going to be something that I really do want to work on. Sorry, I'm looking for my daughter because it sounds like she's down here. Dinka. Oh, okay. It sounds like she was down here. But either way, let's go ahead and jump right into the trades themselves. So this morning, if you were able to join the stream, thank you. If you weren't, that's fine too as well. We did a stream this morning for the 31st of December. It is Tuesday, the day before or New Year's Eve, basically. Happy New Year's to all of you. But yeah, if you were able to join the stream, that was great. I will be streaming on Thursday and Friday as well. But the normality or the normal stream days that I'm trying to hit are going to be like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. The only reason why I'm hitting Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday in this case is because I didn't stream on Monday. I just decided to stream today. And then Wednesday, of course, the market's closed for New Year's. And then, reopens and stuff like that. And then, of course, we got Thursday and Friday for the end of the week. So, all right, moving on from there. So this first trade right here, I don't believe it was actually taken on stream. This was a relatively early one. I got into the trade at about 9:30. So right here on this candle, we were supposed to be in at about 7:05 or sorry, 7:50, almost 8 o'clock. But I decided to wait it out. It was a good idea. It was a good idea. I was looking at my confluences. I said, everything's meeting up, but I really, really want to show some patience. So I showed some patience. I waited till about the 9:30 open. And then right after the 9:30 open, I saw it go up. I was like, all right, well, if we do lose, then at least, we're not going to lose a lot. I'm going to wait for it to come back down to entry, and then I'll jump in, put my stop loss where it needs to be, and boom, boom, boom. Well, got into that trade, and as you can see, literally not even another 5-minute candle. it hit our 1-to-1. So right here, hit our 1-to-1. After it hit that 1-to-1 though, it went down 5 minutes, 10 minutes, boom, came right back up, knocked us out. So I was kind of stuck like Chuck, just, I don't know. I was pissed. I ain't gonna lie, because I knew in my head, I was like, well, I want to go with the trend. I want to go with the trend. I want to go with the trend. And I kept telling myself that, but at the same time, I didn't find any other area to get in at. So once it knocked me out, and then it came back up to this one too as well, I was like, well, shit, I don't know where to get in. Not paying attention to the fact that the rejections, you got all these wicks and these candles, rejecting off this area. It was clean rejections too, literally clean rejections right off the entry. So I wasn't paying attention to that earlier on. It wasn't something that dawned upon me until like after the end of the day, basically. But as you can see from here, I started to counter trend trade. Now there were a few reasons behind it. The main reason though was my confluences. Um, but another reason that my confluences, excuse me, the main reason is my confluences. My confluences told me that, hey, this is what you're looking for in a buy position. Go ahead and get in. Now that's something that I said I was going to have to work on, because it gave me four chance, one, actually five, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chances to get in here on under a buy position, and no other chances to get in as a sell position continuing with the trend. So that's something that I definitely have to work on. That's something I keep stepping on my own toes because I'm trying to get everything out, but that's something that I definitely have to work on. So we ended up getting into this counter trend trade here, losing somewhere around like 40, almost $50. Then this one right here, which is somewhere around $35. This one was really big, the biggest trade we've lost so far in a while. This was like $110, $112. And then this one was another like 50 bucks. But in totality, $250 just gone, just like that, literally in like 4 hours. So that was, it was crazy. So once we lost, I think I took this one, or maybe this one. I think I took this one on stream and this one on stream. This one, maybe you caught the end of it if you were watching the stream. This one I definitely know I didn't take on stream because I was like, oh, I'm gonna end the day, blah blah blah. Once I saw this lose, I was like, all right, I'm done for the day. And then not staying disciplined, I got into another trade, lost 50 bucks. And luckily we didn't get into this one. I didn't trust it. We already had enough of a bad day. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna mess with you. And so I can honestly erase that one. I mean, we had the confluences for it, just didn't get into it. Had we got into it, it would have been a very, very small win. Like, what is that? 5.25, like 25 bucks times 5. Yeah, $26.25. So had we got into it, we would have got $26 back. But either way, it's neither here nor there. I think I showed you this already, 250, 278. Right now we're teetering basically at the point where I would end up getting margin called. So that's why I don't want to trade with only like $278 in the account, because literally we're like $100 away from margin call. And I don't want to mess with that. I would rather me lose than them take my money. You know what I mean? Like, well, the market's already taking my money, but you get what I'm saying. I'd rather lose than the margin call my money, and next thing you know, I lose for no reason, and maybe I could have won or whatever it might be. So yeah, that's really about it for now. I will see you all on Thursday, of course, because tomorrow's New Year's, so there will be no trading for me. The S&P 500 doesn't open back up until 1800 on January 1st, so that's 1800 tomorrow. But Happy New Year's. Hopefully you had a wonderful Christmas and Thanksgiving, all that shit. I don't even know when the last time. Oh yeah, I made videos. Duh, Jesus Christ. My mind is gone, bro. I'm telling you, I am literally distraught about these trades today. I hadn't had this bad of a day, and this is my last bit of a rant. I haven't had this bad of a day this whole time while live paper trading. Literally hadn't had a bad day like this whole time. Yesterday was like a $400 day, if I remember the calculations. $400 positive day. The day before that was like a $300 positive day. Then the day before that was like another 400, 500 positive day. We have taken some paper trading losses. I'm not gonna lie, because we've been paper trading this whole month, and I've been live paper trading this whole month and practicing. And so we have taken some losses. But the bad thing about it is, on this 5-minute time frame, that's relatively new. That's only been like a week worth of trading. The 2-hour time frame is where we were, holding down holding down our paper trading the most. We were doing that 2 hour time frame trading. So this 5 minute stuff is relatively new. I tried to practice as much throughout last week, and I felt like I had something good. And I might still have something good. I don't want to have a knee jerk reaction and say, "Oh, it's not great. I'm just throw it away," or "It's not good and I'm going to change it," and this and that. And the next thing you know, it could have worked starting, Thursday or Friday. Once again, I'll try my best. I'm gonna try my best not to trade unless I really see, like, I'm talking about super duper super small stop loss, like where I'd only lose like 10 to 20 bucks. If I see something like that, then okay, I can work with that. But for most of my trades, I know that the lot of them are gonna be like 40 to 50 bucks worth. So two of those, and I'm basically at margin. So I don't want to do that. Either way, by the 15th, we will be live trading again on TradeStation. Just have to wait until that time frame because that's when I can get the $500 in there. Not extra 500, the like $250 in there. Excuse me, get it up to 500 is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, we'll be waiting till that time. Until then, I'll be paper trading a little bit, and I will also be, of course, doing the language videos. So hopefully you all will enjoy those as fillers for right now, and I'll see you all then. All right, thanks. Have a good day. Peace. Whew, longer video than I wanted. It's okay.